You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
As I reflect on the Wallabies' performance in the first test against the British and Irish Lions in Brisbane, it's clear we witnessed not just a match, but a vivid snapshot of where Australian rugby currently stands and how far we still have to go. Saturday night at Lang Park was a packed house, over 52,000 fans hoping to see the Wallabies rise. But what they got instead was a sobering reminder that spirit alone doesn't win test matches. From the outset, it was the Lions who dictated the tempo. The Wallabies were immediately on the back foot, conceding a penalty within 20 seconds of kickoff. By the 8th minute, the Lions had already surged to a 10-0 lead. Finn Russell's accuracy and Sione Tuipulotu's early try set the tone: clinical, physical, and relentless. The Wallabies, on the other hand, looked like a side still finding its identity. Max Jorgensen offered a spark just before halftime, soaring for a high ball and sprinting through the Lions' defense to score a dazzling try. It was a moment of brilliance, but it couldn't mask the broader issue. The Lions were always in control. Even late tries from Carlo Tizzano and Tate McDermott couldn't close the gap. The final scoreline of 27-19 was flattering for the hosts. Joe Schmidt, in just his second year at the helm, has been forced to build a team during a transitional period for Australian rugby. He's blooded 19 new players, many out of necessity rather than luxury. But the glaring problem remains. Our depth is thin. The absence of key players like Rob Valetini and Will Skelton exposed just how little margin for error we have. In contrast, Andy Farrell's Lions had the luxury of choosing between world-class options in every position. We've been here before. Back in 2001, when the Wallabies triumphed in a thrilling series over the Lions. Injuries were a challenge even then, but we had the depth to respond. Stars like Matt Burke, Elton Flatley, and Justin Harrison stepped up when called upon. Fast forward to 2025, and Schmidt simply doesn't have the same bench strength. Despite the defeat, you have to admire the Wallabies' resilience. They didn't roll over, and there were moments that reminded us of their potential. But in the cutthroat world of international rugby, grit isn't enough. Especially when you're trying to win back a sporting public that's distracted by codes like AFL and NRL. This match, broadcast live on a major free-to-air network, was a golden opportunity, one that slipped by. Financially, the Lions Tour is a lifeline for Rugby Australia. The hope is that the revenue it brings can help stabilize the game and fuel growth through the so-called golden decade. But let's be honest, TV ratings and ticket sales can only do so much. If the Wallabies want to inspire a new generation, another Suwali glued to the screen, they need to win. Next week in Melbourne is now do or die. Schmidt will be scrambling to get injured players fit and find a formula that can challenge a Lions team brimming with confidence and depth. The Wallabies aren't done, but the clock is ticking. If Saturday was a test, then the grade is clear. A gutsy effort, but well short of the standard needed. Stay subscribed for more videos.